Are you a single woman who's been living her very best life? Girl, me too. Get in here. Welcome to Empowered by Her Picket Fence. I'm Stephanie, and I'm not a celebrity or a social media influencer. I'm a single woman, a single mother, and a women's empowerment blogger. And it's time for us to come to the mic and let people know what's really good with single women. And you know this show is always going to keep it short and cute. So go grab that latte because we're about to get into it. Welcome back to Empowered by Her Picket Fence, our crush on celebrities. We are crushing hard. We are, as a society, following their every move. We are drinking it all in. It's risen to crazy levels. I am not pointing fingers by any means because it's me too. Like, I'm watching the show too, listening and reading and everything that we do where we're consuming all this information on celebrities. It's almost automatic at this point. The craziness is that we are over here outraged at cults, and we are in one that is driven by the media. But we're going to get into that for real today. And if you too have had the guilty pleasure of consuming celebrity gossip like an ice cream sundae, please come to the front. All right. So the consumption of celebrity gossip has been a thing for so long. I'm a Gen Xer, so I have to say it kicked off for me with Luke and Laura from General Hospital in the 80s. This might be predating some of you, but they were like the it couple on the soaps because soaps were so big in the 80s. I can remember sitting on the couch with my mom and we watched Luke and Laura get married. It was a big deal. Who was in the building for that? Please raise your hand. And I don't have any idea how I made it home from school in time for that, but I know I was there. I was there. I was in place with a snack, watching with my after school snack. It was an event, child. I'm going to go as far as to say as I think I actually cried real tears of joy for Laura when she married Luke. I mean, I was seriously happy for Laura and it felt real. It was my very first celebrity crush. And back then, I think we showed a little restraint. I mean, aside from watching them on TV, we could have really cared less what the actual actors were doing in real life. Tony Geary was Luke and Jeannie Francis was Laura. We definitely weren't trying to get pictures of them at Starbucks, clutching their morning lattes. But things are different now, aren't they? And it's like game on. We have become accustomed to intrusive glances and unfettered access into their personal business. You know, I'm going to call us out because as everyday people, we live with a certain degree of anonymity while still taking a front seat in watching the celebrity real-time reality show. Just get your popcorn and you can partake in it if you feel like it for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then go back to your own life. We watch them from a distance as they struggle personally and professionally, and they at different times literally become the piñata at the birthday party that everyone wants to get a crack at, like literally. Our media-dominated culture promotes these intrusions while we sit back and we're safe and snug in our little cocoon of anonymity. You know, as someone that consumes that type of information myself, I have to ask myself, is this really fair? Is this supposed to be their penance for fame? At the end of the day, we are all people. Sure, their bank accounts might look a lot different from ordinary people that aren't famous, but they're still people just the same with their own share of ups and downs. And why is it okay for us to keep our business locked away, but anxiously consume theirs? As a culture, I feel like we have an incessant need to affirm that celebrities don't have perfect lives, and that's why we continue to consume it, isn't it? If I'm wrong, let me know. Leave me a comment in the show notes. Maybe it's that, we think if we can poke enough holes in their fantastically filtered and curated lives, we can keep the baseless envy at bay. In addition to the fact that it's super toxic for us, the truth is this consumption does little to enrich our own lives. We spend our time watching the media build celebrities up just to tear them down again. And as long as we are consuming and chasing celebrity life and culture, let's call it for what it truly is, a distraction. What a crazy world we live in, a society where people are simultaneously rooting for you to win and fail. I'm, really starting to think long and hard about how much I'm consuming and what it's adding to my life. And I think I already know the answer because the thing is, our time is really precious and our time should be spent enriching our lives. So I have 3 empowerment moves for you in the spirit of our getting away from our celebrity crushes. Number 1, just look away. Look away. I'm going to actively try to practice this. It's not easy, but I'm really going to work on this. Opt out of the toxicity. Where one story ends, the next one begins. Number 2, value your own story. What's more exciting than the story of our own lives that we are building, trying to be better every day, evolving as humans and creating meaningful experiences with our family and our friends? And number 3, focus on your own enrichment. All right, and now it's time for my favorite part of the show. Girl, it's time to leave. Okay, girl, it's time to leave when he treats the whole world better than you. All right, guys, meet me right back here next week. And don't forget to hit that follow button and leave a review. And tell all your friends because the single girls just got the mic.